little cutscene at the menu, so it looks like I've been letting that sit for a bit too long. Let's see. Go to my channel, and we're just going to share this in a couple places, and then we will be in prime shape, I think, to move forward. Let's see. Hit the little share button. Hit the more button. Hit the Discord app. Yeah. And then we'll let everybody know that we are streaming, in case anyone might happen to want to stop by, which they may, or they may not. It's up to them. Let's see. Which one is my channel? Twitch, Media Art, Live Defenders. That's me. Okay. So let's see if anyone stops by. Turn the volume down on my phone. Make sure to plug my phone in so I can watch the chat. And away we go. All right. Let's see, we'll play online. And then we will make sure we got the right character teed up. Looks like we do. And then we'll roll from there. I do enjoy root dungeons. You never know what you're going to get. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll make my secondary weapon... And we'll leave it as the Tonitrus for now, I suppose. Lots of kin in the Ease root dungeon where we'll be hanging out today. Let's see. Yep, we've gone and joined a cursed Ease gravestone dungeon. Should be fun. Should be lots of fun. We defeated the first boss last night off stream, and now we're poised to do the remainder of the dungeon today. Indeed. As we sit through the loading screen and wait with bated breath. And wait with bated breath. And wait with bated breath. Here we go. By golly, we made it. I did not make this dungeon. This dungeon is courtesy of Xtrin, whom I encourage everyone to follow. Just on Twitter, search for X, capital X, capital T, lowercase R-I-N. Because I think she found all of these wonderful Ease root dungeons, all of which happen to be cursed somehow. So my character's only at half HP, but it's all good. Makes for that much more of an interesting challenge. This is a very high-level character, though, so that helps compensate for it. Just a bit. Climbing on up the ladder. Ooh, Nightmare Apostle. They're quite vulnerable to bolt. Indeed they are. Haha. They are quite vulnerable to bolt. Alright, let's see. Let's come on through here. Ease is such an eerie dungeon in all its root variants. I just love the color scheme and the aesthetic of it. Okay. Looks like we got ourselves one of these circular rooms with a lift. And a little baby Ebrietus over there. See if we can't dispatch him before he frenzies us. Yes, indeed. Good old R2 on the Holy Blade. Nice thrust attack for dealing with kin. Ooh, picked up some pearl slugs. Alright, let's see. My general rule of chalice diving is up first, then down. So let's make sure we've done everything on the upper part before we go down. Whoop, baby Ebrietuses. I know that's not the proper term, but I call them baby Ebrietuses. Because they look like little bitty Ebrietuses. So why not call them that? Let's see. Ooh, a chest that blends almost perfectly into the surroundings and is very difficult to see. Another pearl slug. I be slugging. Ooh, celestial emissaries. See if we can wipe them with our tonitrus. Sure did, for the most part. There we go. Alright. So we took care of the celestial emissaries patrolling around here. I think this is the way I came, right? Is it? Maybe it isn't. Let's see what lies this way. Oh, this is the this is the way I came. I forgot that I took the elevator down already. Oh dear. Always getting disoriented in these Chalice dungeons. Alrighty. Bunch of dead celestial emissaries. Bunch of eerie purple fog. There may not be another door here on the upper level, in which case I'll summon the lift and take that down. After, of course, I make sure that there aren't any baddies waiting for me downstairs. Yes, it looks like there's only one door leading in or out of this upper level, so... Yeah, okay. Already been this way. So let's scope out what waits for us downstairs. Because a lot of times there'll be like gargoyles or what I call fire witches or something waiting for you downstairs. Let's see. But it looks like downstairs is the only way forward, though. So let's just, you know, I think I'm going to equip my monocle and use that just to scope out the surroundings. Lateralis, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are diving through Cursed Ease root dungeons today. Should be fun. If I can ever find my monocle, which I probably just scrolled right past because I'm horribly, horribly inattentive today. Where's my monocle? Here it is. Or my monocular. But yeah, thanks for coming, Lateralis. What's up? I hope this pre-Thanksgiving weekend is treating you very well. You'll find I'm a bit sluggish today. There don't appear to be any enemies lying in wait for me. You gotta be careful with these rooms because sometimes stuff will be lying in wait for you. At least not that I can see, though, in this one. Yeah, man, I'm glad you're doing alright, and I am doing fine. Had a lovely brunch with my wife and sister-in-law. Complete with a Bellini and a good glass of wine, so I am in good shape. Figured I'd play some Bloodborne and see if anyone wanted to stop by. Alright, I want to keep the Black Sky Eye in the queue. Let's see. So there's as usual, there's a pit down below the lower level. But I'm sure we'll find our way there in due course. And so let's see what we've got down here. There's one door leading out. And another path leading out. My hunch is that the door doesn't open from this side, but I could be wrong, so let's see if it does. Okay. Looks like it does open and go down. Okay, I gotcha. I see how this works, I think. Looks like there's one labyrinth watcher to take care of, so we will dispatch him forthwith, as we lawyers like to say. Oh, shoot. Looks like he got me on the wind-up. Not to worry. I think the regain system got me most of that health back, which is pretty cool. There we go. Good old Holy Blade. Always comes through. Let's see. Alright, so my general rule for Chalice diving is go up first and then down. So I'm not going to go downstairs just yet. Not going to go downstairs just yet. But I am going to see what's in this room. Because as professional Chalice divers know, these rooms typically mean either the lever or treasure. Sometimes there's nothing in them. Break out my tonitrus to deal with the brain sucker up here. Oh, it's treasure. I think he's alone. Ah, shoot. 1, 2, 3. Yes, indeed. Tell you what, I've come to really love the Tonitrus for dealing with brain suckers and other kin creatures. The physical damage is all blunt, but that bolt damage on the L1. Ooh, a great deep sea rune. I already have a great deep sea rune, but maybe this one is better than the one I've got. Because not all runes are created equal, not even runes of the same name. So this should be fun. Let's see, great deep sea rune. I forget what the great deep sea rune does off the top of my head, but I recall that it's very good. So that was certainly worth doing. This might be a secret wall. Nope. This too might be a secret wall. Nope. Using up my weapon's durability, trying to check for secret walls. Let's see. Alright, so let's climb down the ladder and see what good stuff awaits us down here. Aww. What? Oh, no! Oh! I've been teleported. I've been teleported to I know not where. Dang it, I fell for the trap. Oh, no. Man, it's dark in here. This is like the darkest room I've ever seen in an ease dungeon. Holy cow. This is wild. But there aren't any enemies that I can see. Usually when you get teleported like this in an ease dungeon, it drops you in the middle of a bunch of enemies and you die half the time. But no enemies here that I can see. I hear them. I hear some enemies, but I don't see them. Whoop! Doggos! Yes, doggos. Come here, doggo. Ah! Shoot! I better heal. There are the enemies. They were hiding behind the fog all this time. Ah! Stop it, you! There we go. Uh-oh. I was rather careless with that, I'll admit. Finish him off with a pistol shot, because my character has high blood tinge. Alright, let's heal up. Yeah, I'll confess I was rather careless with that exchange. Hopefully such errors will not continue henceforth. I don't think that fog is actually coming from like a brazier that I can knock over. I think that fog is just organic to the environment. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of that fog. That's interesting. Don't think I've ever seen that in a dungeon. Just fog that grows organically out of the ground, or that emanates organically from the ground without coming from like a brazier that you can knock over. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see what... Let me make sure I didn't miss anything up here. I don't think I did. And then let's head down and see what's waiting for us. And it's awfully dark in here for an ease dungeon. It's usually not this dark. But it's all good. See what this item is. Blood vials. Always could use more of those. You can never have too many blood vials until you max out your storage, which I've done before. I think you can store up to 600 blood vials, and I have... This character in particular has maxed them out a few times. I don't think I see a door out. Oh, yes, I do. Perfect. Let me just make sure there aren't any side paths. That item there is poison knives, and this character cannot pick up any poison knives because she's maxed out her storage. So maybe that's a signal to me that I should use more poison knives. Let's see. So let's see what waits for us in here. I don't detect any enemies, don't hear any enemies. Unless there's like a secret, you know, one of those tile traps you step on and it summons a bunch of enemies. Oh, there's one. That's what you get for slacking on the job, buddy. Sitting there chilling. Somebody's pillaging your dungeon. Alright. I'm using up so much durability just whacking these walls, but it's a root dungeon, so I don't know where there's going to be a hidden wall. Ah! Ah! The trap got me. Oh, I didn't even see the tile. I should have known that dog was standing right there. I should have known better than to just forge ahead like that, but I will. The arrow got me. If I had been at full health, I would have survived that, but this is a cursed dungeon, so I did not survive it. I did not survive it at all. Alright, well, we will just try that again. Let's see, where's the lever? Here it is. Perfect. Doggone trap got me. You'd think as many dungeons as I've been through, I would know to be on the lookout for those traps, but I guess not. Alright, well, let's head back through the door and try this again. I don't remember exactly where the teleport trap was, so I'm liable to fall for that one again, which I kind of hope I do, because then I might be able to get my souls back, or my blood echoes back. Ooh, it's all sorts of enemies who are vulnerable to bolts. Well, these Nightmare Apostles are really, really weak to bolt. Anything that looks like a spider. Rom's children. Anything that looks like a spider is weak to bolt, as are the Celestial Emissaries. And the baby Ebrietis's. Ah! Although the Tonitrus does lack a bit of reach. But I suppose you have to take the advantages with the disadvantages. Alright, so that's done. I think I got everything there was to get up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and go downstairs. Come on, take us down. It's a cursed dungeon, so I don't want to sacrifice the little bit of health I would have to lose by just dropping down. In a cursed dungeon, you kind of need all the health you can get. Alright, so now which way did I go? You know what? Is this the room I was just in? It's got that dog facing forward. This might be the room I was just in. Hot dang. Yes, it is. There we go. Yep, this is the room I was just in. It's the room I just died in, I think. So that begs the question. Yep, this is the room I was just... Yep, this is it. So that then begs the question, where are my souls? He's got them. This dude here, chilling out, slacking on the job. There we go, got him back. That's good. Alright, let's see. Yep, here's another one. Derelicting his duty. That was ridiculous. I'm just swinging the sword, can't seem to hit him. Because the camera wouldn't lock on. I don't know what just happened there. Or rather, yeah, auto lock wouldn't take effect. I don't know why. Okay, here's the room I was in before with all of the watchers, and I probably shouldn't have poked my head in there because I've aggroed a bunch of enemies now. Oh, no. I keep forgetting it's a cursed dungeon. And I tried to shoot the dog to knock it back, but then I didn't have my, I had my torch out, not my pistol. There we go. Alright, so now let's try to look like we actually know how to play this game. I believe I do know how to play this game. I could be wrong. But I have been laboring under the impression that I know how to play this game. So let's try to prove that here. Alright, let's see. I've already been this way because this is where I got teleported to. Already laying waste to the enemies. Alright, so let's see. I don't think there's any, like, path forward on the upper part of this particular room, but I'm going to just go up and check. Can't believe I tried to shoot that dog with my torch out. Hey, eat my righteous torch, you filthy canid. Let's see. Alright. Nothing of interest up here, it looks like, so... just make a quick lap around the room, just to make sure I'm not overlooking any obvious doors or secret rooms or any such thing. Okay, cool. With that, I guess we'll head out. So now that I'm in here, I think there's only one way out of this particular room. So we will take that one way. Well, I rolled reflexively, but I already destroyed that arrow-spitting statue, so I'm good. Let's make sure this isn't a secret room. It's not. Very good. Okay. Ha! I still reflexively roll every time I hear that noise, even if I know good and well that I've destroyed the trap. Alright, cool. So we've been that way. I can't remember exactly where the teleporter was. But it's okay if it teleports me there because I've already destroyed the enemies in that room, so it's no big deal. I'll just have to find my way back here. Come here, little watcher. Whoa! Didn't think he'd get me on the wind up there, but he did. There we go. Alright, so there's no door out of here except through here, so we've already been here and gotten the treasure from the brain sucker. I think. Right? Yeah, we already came in here, killed the brain sucker, got the treasure. But let's kill the brain sucker again. Because I like killing brain suckers. Because I hate brain suckers. I just hate them. I hate them with a passion. So if I can kill one, I'll happily do it, even if it serves no obvious purpose. Alright, let's see. Nothing here, nothing here. I guess the only way to go, then, is down. So down we shall go. We shall go down. Oh, there it is. If I step in these candles here, I'll be teleported out. So I'm just going to step around these candles and see if I can get through here. Looks like I can. Looks like a bunch of baby ebrietuses are waiting for me. So I'll dispatch them with my trusty Tonitrus. Yes, indeed. Actually, for these baby ebrietuses, the thrust on the Holy Blade works just fine. So I think I'll use that. Yeah, I really should have some frenzies in my or not some frenzy. I really should have some sedatives in my hotbar, because these guys can inflict frenzy if they hit you. They almost never hit me, but if they do, they can inflict frenzy. You know, I'm not seeing a way forward from this pit. Huh. Well, that's interesting. This pit seems like a dead end. Well, I guess since there's nothing in this pit, no secret walls, this would appear to be not the place to be. So we'll just leave and go somewhere else. There's a teleporter trap, which is fairly common in the ease dungeons. If I step in that circle, I'll be teleported somewhere else. Which, that place, I've already killed the enemies, so wouldn't be a big deal if I were teleported there, but it's kind of a pain. Alright, so it looks like I've explored everything there is to explore off in this little side path here. Yep, been to this room, got some treasure. I found it was a Great Lake rune. Which I forget off the top of my head what the Great Lake rune does. It's a defensive rune. It's a good one. I just forget off the top of my head what it does. My character has one. At least one. She may even have it equipped, but I can't remember what it does. Let me just go back through here to make sure I didn't miss anything obvious. I don't think I did. Already destroyed the trap there, so no biggie. Yeah, this room's kind of a one way in, one way out type deal. This looks like it might be a secret door. Nope. Okay. Just checking. Just check it. You know, I should top off my health because it's a cursed dungeon, so my character's only at half HP, so I can't really afford to be running around with... Yeah, okay, I've been in here. There's nothing in here, so let's just go back to where the lamp is and move forward in the dungeon. I think the big highlight of this area was the Great Lake Rune, which I got, so not much else here. Not much else here at all. And anyone who recently joined the stream, a hearty welcome to you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you spending part of this Sunday with us. Yep, okay, cool. Sorry there's not a lot of action right now. I happen to have killed all the enemies in this part of the dungeon, so I'm just going to head back and go deeper into the dungeon where there are more enemies, and hence where there will be more action. Alright, because this is one of those, like, you know, sometimes you'll take the elevator down to another level in the dungeon, and there'll be a side path to explore before you even get to the first lamp on the level. That's what this is. It's like, last night I defeated the boss in the first level of this dungeon, so I took the elevator down, and up ahead should be the lamp, and then off to the side there's this path I just explored. So let's go forward and light the lamp, so that we need not take the elevator down should we die. And we probably will die a time or two, because this is a cursed ease dungeon, which is not for the faint of heart. That looks like it might be a secret door. Nope, okay. It is not. Fine then, we'll just move forward. Have to kind of tread carefully, because I don't know what awaits. Directly ahead is the boss door, and I believe the boss in this particular level of this particular dungeon is going to be the Themerian Descendant, and the Themerian Descendant just gives me conniptions. Just gives me conniptions. So we'll see how we do once we unlock the gate. I'm surprised not to see more enemies. Don't see any brain suckers, don't see any baby ebrietuses, don't see anything. Just a bunch of fireplaces and some eerie fog. Oh! Okay, I hear some labyrinth watchers, you know, chipping away with their pickaxes. Whoa, whoa! Nope, that is one throwing poison knives at me and I didn't even see him. Because these guys blend in so well with the environment, I couldn't see him. And my eyes don't always distinguish subtle differences in color very well, so. Alright, so let me... Since we've got two doggos there, I'm actually going to switch out the Tonitrus for my saw cleaver, which is my favorite serrated weapon. I actually prefer the saw cleaver over the whirligig saw, if you can believe it. I tend to do better with that. Okay, there's a way forward through some movement penalty muck. So let's take care of this watcher and his dogs. Come here, pup. Come here, pup. Come here, pup. There we go. Come here, puppy. Oh, shoot. I just stood there and let him shoot me like a dummy. Die, you! Just stand there and bark at me, I'll shoot you. And then I'll kill you. Because that's how we roll, baby. Alright, I figured with my doggos, it would be best to use my saw cleaver. Let's see if there's a door. There's no door. Okay, cool. Doesn't seem to be much else here. I could go one of two ways. I could climb up a ladder and move forward, or I could go through this muck here and go through the door. My general rule is up first. Oh, what? What the heck just happened? Hold on, there seems to be a problem with the stream. Just a moment, guys. Sorry. Holy cow. Here we go. Okay, cool. I'm watching the stream on YouTube just to see if there are any problems, and there look to be a problem, but it seems to be okay now. So, yeah. Alright, cool. Sorry for that brief interruption, but I just wanted to make sure there weren't any technical difficulties. Alright. So I'm wondering whether to take the ladder first or go through here first. I think I might stick to my general rule, which is up first in these Chalice dungeons. You're generally better off to go up first. So like if all other things are equal and there's no reason, there doesn't seem to be a reason to go up first or down first, I'll go up first. Because generally, you're better off to go up first. Because there'll be enemies up top that shoot cannonballs at you or lob poisonous knives at you. And if you can get rid of them, you'll make the trip at the bottom much easier. Alright, let's see. This is not at all ominous, is it? A dark open room in a Chalice dungeon. Whoop. Labyrinth Watcher and his dogs. Whoa, shoot! We want to go out of here so we can heal. Want to switch over to our Holy Blade. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's down. Alright, very good. Sometimes I'll have my torch out and try to shoot. Because I'll forget that I've got my torch out. Think I have my pistol. Which is a pretty dumb, noobish thing to do, but I do it anyway sometimes. No matter how much you play a game, every now and again, you're bound to behave like a noob. Because that is the way of things. Alright, so I hear a celestial emissary off somewhere. I hear the bobblehead and the woo 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 woo. The weird noise that they make. See, I haven't seen any chests yet, except for one. And usually in these root dungeons there are a lot of chests, so I just want to make sure I'm not overlooking a chest with goodies in it. Doesn't look like I am. I'll tell you what, I've never seen an ease dungeon this dark. Usually ease dungeons are pretty well lit because of all the ethereal fog and stuff, but let's see. Oh, there's a celestial emissary, and he's got his back to me, it would seem. So maybe we can sneak up on him and get a good hit in with our Holy Blade. Yes, that's what we'll do. See, up first! Always go up first, because if I had come into this dungeon from below, he could have bombarded me with arcane attacks, and that might not have ended well. So, oh, I hear another one. I hear another celestial emissary somewhere in the distance. So yeah. Yeah, if I had to come into this room from below, he would have bombarded me with arcane attacks, and if I weren't ready for it, which I probably wouldn't have been, could have ended badly. Alright, so there's some stuff down below. Well, that looks to be a brain sucker there off in the distance. At the end of that room. So let's just see what we've got going on in here first before we go challenge that brain sucker. Somehow oh, there's another celestial emissary. He's down at the bottom level, but there's no way to get down there except just by dropping. So yeah, so I'm just going to go this way. Yes, that's what I'll do. It seems like the thing to do. Alright, now I see the brain sucker, but I wonder whether he's got any kind of support. Let's switch over to our Tonitrus, which seems to do pretty well against the brain suckers, because it exploits their elemental weakness to bolt. Oh, that's the boss lever. Yes, that's what I need. The boss lever so I can fight that confounded Pthumerian Descendant, which again I think is the boss in this level of the dungeon. Because I didn't create this dungeon, someone else did, and she indicates that the boss is the Pthumerian Descendant, so I'll take her word for it. I don't think there's anyone else in here besides the brain sucker, so I have a hunch because the brain sucker is the only enemy in this room, he's got that stupid arcane attack where he freezes you in place, and since this is a cursed dungeon, that's liable to one-shot me. You know what? Let's use some bone marrow ash to get an early advantage. There we go. Seeing I had the bone marrow ash out, I probably didn't need to do that because he just let me kind of walk right up to him, but Whatever, I've got like more bone marrow ashes than I can shake a stick at, so I might as well use one. Alright, cool, we got the boss door cracked wide open. Nothing else in this room. Alright, cool, going up first was a good idea, because now at the very least, we'll have the boss door open. Let's break out our torch to illuminate the environs. I could just drop down here, but I think I'll take a more orthodox approach. I think I'll just head back to the starting point and then head back to that wide open room, climb down the ladder, and then go through the door down there. Somehow I think that might be the better approach. So there doesn't seem to be any other way out here except... Oh, yep, I hear that celestial emissary off in the distance. Just waiting for me to come kill him. Now, where's the door? Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. Everything in E's kind of blends together with everything else, so it's kind of hard to see sometimes. Alright, cool. So we got the lever, and now we're back in the wide open sort of chamber. I think we've killed everything in here. But who knows? Alright, so I know that there's this room here. It probably leads back into that same chamber I was just in, except the lower part. That's my hunch. So we'll see if there's anything there worth getting. And then we'll go fight the boss, which again I think is the Thumerian Descendant, which in a cursed dungeon I'm liable to struggle with, because I struggle with the Thumerian Descendant even at full health. And this here, of course, the cursed dungeon cuts your HP in half, so don't know quite what to expect, but we'll give it a go. Alright. Looks like this one's got his back to me. Or maybe not. Does he? Nope. Does not have his back to me. But there's a treasure chest here to get. One, two, here we go. We got him before he could even let off a shot. That's good stuff. Alright, so there is a chest here to get. Let's see what we got. Tomb Mold, level 5. Okay, cool. It's not a bad find. Alright, so... Oh, look, there was a trap here. I saw the tile. But I couldn't see where the statues were, so I want to destroy those just in case I wander back in here and happen to trigger that trap. Alright, so now there seems to be nothing left to do except to fight the boss, and I've got 445,000 souls, or blood echoes, which is not quite enough for this particular character to level because she's at a high level. She's the one I like to use to explore cursed dungeons because she's at a very high level. But even so, I have to fight that doggone Thumerian Descendant. Probably for me, one of the harder bosses. Because of the relentless spam melee attacks. Let's see. But we'll give it the old college try. I know Thumerian Descendant is weak to arcane, so I am going to break out the old Holy Moonlight Sword and see how it does. But before I do that, I'm going to go back to the dream just to stock up on blood vials, make sure I have a full complement of them. And then we will rock, and we will roll. I also want to make sure I have a full complement of bone marrow ash.
Welcome home. What is...
I don't know why I'm talking to her. I can't level.
Very well.
Nope, can't level. I'm way short.
Farewell, good hunt. May you...
Man, look how long my HP bar is. I wish it were this long in the dungeon, but it's a cursed dungeon, so that would kind of defeat the point of it being a cursed dungeon. So let's see if I can buy any odds and ends, repair my weapons and so forth, and then we'll go back and fight the boss. I should have sedatives in my hotbar in an ease dungeon because it's got all those enemies that can frenzy you. Let's buy some bone marrow ash. Buy some blood vials, make it an even 500 in storage. Let's remember to go repair our weapons. Yeah, this character's on like New Game Plus 5, so she's got pretty much everything. She's got multiple of pretty much everything. Got my saw cleaver, got my lovely holy blade, got my tonitrus. Hoo-wee! Expensive repair bills on these weapons. Thankfully, I have plenty of blood echoes. Alright. So with that being done, I guess we'll head on back to the dungeon and fight the boss. Doesn't seem to be much else to do. Rotted Thumaru Eye Hill. Nope, don't want to go to that one. That's a rough one. All you'll see me do is die if we go to that one, and I'm not that eager to just die over and over again on stream. Which I might do with this Thumerian Descendant, but we'll see. I think the boss here is Thumerian Descendant. I mean, we'll find out momentarily, but I think it's Thumerian Descendant. I think. Sitting through the loading screen. Sitting through the loading screen. Alright. Conveniently, the boss door is straight ahead. Now, there may be an area that branches off from the hallway leading to the boss. I don't know. I may explore that first if there is. And there is. Huh. Maybe I'll at least attempt the boss first. We'll see how that goes. Ugh. I don't want to fight the Thumerian Descendant. I hate the Thumerian Descendant. Oh, nailed him, baby. Oh, yes, nailed him. Ooh, ooh, he nailed me. Oh, nailed him again. Nailed him again, baby. Didn't nail him flush that time. Gotta back up, gotta back up, gotta heal. Okay. Alright, Holy Moonlight Sword works well. It consumes Quicksilver bullets. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! No, no, no! No! Oh! Got caught against the wall there. I was doing okay. I was doing okay. This fight might consume a few Quicksilver bullets. I was doing okay until I let him catch me up against the wall there with his relentless melee attacks. Oh gosh, I hate this boss. I hate this boss. The Holy Moonlight Sword seems to do okay. So we'll try him again. And again, if need be. I don't like this room. Hit him flush. That's how we do it. Whoa. Stop it, you! He's got a lot of HP. The wind-up on this thing is killing me. Stop it! Ugh. Gotta back up, gotta back up. Stop it, stop it, stop it! Hit him flush, that's how we do it. There we go. Ooh, that was risky, but we did it. Woohoo! What? Oh no! 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 Oh God! I hate this boss. Did better that time though, so a couple more tries. It looks like we may just get it. I'm just feeling very lethargic too. It's like my reflexes aren't up to their usual level. Very lethargic because I had a very big, very satisfying brunch. So feeling very, very lethargic. Oh dear, I hate the Thumerian Descendant though. I'd rather fight the Thumerian Elder. I'd rather fight Ebrietus. I'd rather fight anything. Anything but this guy. Stop it! Didn't have time to charge it up fully, but that's okay. Oh, he dodged it. I didn't think he... Oh, God, I didn't think he had enough reach to hit me with that. Fucking... Well, that didn't go well, did it? Oh, God, I hate the Thumerian Descendant. I just don't like him at all. And they keep sticking him in these root dungeons. Like, you can't make a root dungeon without... Or at least not a level 5 root dungeon, without seeing the Thumerian Descendant make at least one appearance. It just drives me bonkers, because I hate that boss. It just seems like you just cannot make a level 5 root dungeon without that stinking, filthy, rotten, putrid Thumerian Descendant showing up at some point to cause havoc. It's alright, we'll get him. Okay, that went reasonably well. As did that. And as did that. Okay, very good. So far, so good. Oh, come on. I thought I had my black sky eye ready, but I did not. Oh, that should have hit him. I guess not, because it didn't. Okay. What? He dodged it? I need to recharge my stamina. There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. Boy, these pillars are just killing me. Literally. God! Oh. Got a little closer. It's the pillars. Like, you have to dodge like all heck with this boss, and the pillars just get in your way. They don't do any good. Alright, well. We got reasonably close that time. Got him down to like a fourth. So another time or two we should have it. Oh, I hate the Thumerian Descendant. Why do they have to stick him in every single stinking Depth 5 root dungeon? I'd rather fight anybody. Anybody! Okay, that was unexpected. Ah! How does he throw his thing through walls? That's no fair. Of course, mine didn't have enough reach on it to hit him, but his had plenty of reach. Because that's just how it works. Ah. All right, here we go. Are you kidding? Did I mention I hate this boss? It's alright. We'll get him. It had to be the Thumerian Descendant. It couldn't be anybody else. It had to be the Thumerian Descendant. My worst boss. My absolute worst boss. Oh dear God, no matter what the context, I struggle with Thumerian Descendant. Just my Achilles heel. But we will keep at it. That was a bad move because of the stinking pillar. You see, his sickles can go through pillars, but my ranged arcane attacks cannot, see? Ah, you jerk. Of course that's what he would do. Of course it is. Okay, let's concentrate here. How did you... you're so annoying. And he goes right through the pillars, too. Ugh. Because I couldn't possibly interrupt him with my attack. No, that would be... Okay, I know. I had the wrong thing in my hotbar, I know. Of course, that's what he would do. Okay, that went well. Ugh. I ran out of stamina. Ah! Okay. Ah! Ah! Did I mention I hate this boss? Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Stop it! Stop it! Oh! Oh my god. He just won't stop it. Like once he starts on those melee combos, it's really hard to just... Once he catches you in one, it's tough. Hey, for God's sake, can you just stop it for a second? I will. Got fairly close that time, though, I'll have to say. One or two more rounds ought to do it. I ought to know better than to try to spam him. There we go. That's more like it. There we go. Like that charged R2. Stop that! Stop that! Oh my god! It's like when he does that, I should just unlock and roll away. I don't know why I just like keep staying locked onto him isn't always a good idea. Did I mention Thumerian Descendant's like my worst boss, and you cannot make a depth 5 root dungeon without seeing him at least once. I'm convinced. I don't think I've ever been in a depth 5 root dungeon that didn't have him at least once. He's the most annoying, stinking, relentlessly spamming, stinking, stupid boss there is. But it's quite alright. We will get him. Okay. Let's see what we got here, feller. All right. Oh, he does it! Of course he does the throwing thing that somehow goes through pillars. Oh, how did he? Oh dear. These combos. Okay, that went reasonably well. Of course. Ugh. What? Oh my God! Let me heal, man. It's like the second I hit the triangle button, he jumped. The instant I hit the triangle button, he jumped. Oh God. Sorry, for those who are tuning in, I always struggle with the Thumerian Descendant. Every single time. Always struggle with the Thumerian Descendant. So if you came to watch someone die a few times, you've come to the right place. By the way, to anyone who just joined, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by to watch me die to the Thumerian Descendant repeatedly until I finally kill him. I always do manage to kill him, but it's... See, I hate running across the Thumerian Descendant in a cursed dungeon. And every time you make a cursed level 5 dungeon, you will see him almost guaranteed. And it just annoys me to no end. Because he's my worst boss. And yet he's got to be the one they put in a cursed level 5 dungeon. Every single... Stop it! Okay, so I can't attack through the pillars, but he can. Oh, this run is not going well at all. Good lord. Whoa, this run's not going well. Not at all. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. Okay. Of course that's what he'd do. All right. Of course! Every time I hit the triangle button, he does that. In the second phase. Stop! Move! Move! Dodge! 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 God, stop that! You don't need to do a ranged attack every time I go to heal. You just don't need to do it. Ooh! Ugh. Roll away. Ah, he would do that! Won't let you heal. Oi. God, stop it! Let me heal! You don't need to do that every time I heal. I guess he does. No! 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 Not when I'm this close. God! No! God! I was so close! Oh God, I was so close! Oh! His HP was down to like a thread. I just could not get the one hit in that I needed. Oh God. I just needed one more hit, for God's sake. He couldn't let up long enough for me to just get one more hit. It was down to like a thimble. It was down to like it was down to like nothing. And he just couldn't find it in himself to let me get the one more hit that I needed. Oh Lord. I hate the Thumerian Descendant with all my heart and soul. Because he does stuff like that. Ugh. Well, that did not go well at all. Holy cow. It's like the... I like the Holy Moonlight Sword against him because he's weak to Arcane. But the wind-up is a little longer sometimes than I'm used to, like on the two-handed version. So that's what got me there. It's like the wind-up's a little slow in the two-handed configuration for the Moonlight Sword, and that's what caught me. It's like I was trying to hit him, and it's like kind of a slow wind-up. So his combos are pretty quick, so that's what caught me there. And it's a cursed dungeon, so I've only got half HP, so I can't really afford to make stupid mistakes like that, even though obviously I just did. One, two, got three. What? Why couldn't I back up? Because of the stupid pillar. Okay, going reasonably well. Ah! Okay. I'm surprised I actually hit him. Woo-wee! See, I knew as soon as I went to heal, I knew he'd do that. Okay. Okay. Oh no! 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 God! 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 I hate you! I hate you! You stinking Cimmerian! I hate you! It looked to be going well, but then he caught me in that combo, and his combos just don't end. I mean, you think like after 4 or 5 hits they'll end, but no. It's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. His combos just don't end. I knew the boss would be the Cimmerian Descendant, and I should have known better than to try to stream fighting the Cimmerian Descendant, because he's my absolute worst boss, and I always have a time with him. I thought maybe I could... Come on, roll, stupid! Roll! Of course. Of course he would do that. Oh my god. Is that all you... I was hoping to charge it up that time, but... Yeah, I should have done an R2. Like that. How did that miss? Rule of thumb with the Cimmerian Descendant, never try to spam. There we go. Okay. Of course, I hit triangle and he does that every time. Okay, here we go. Going... Okay. 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 Well, that does a lot of damage. Of course, you hit triangle, and that's what he does. Ah! Ugh. Got him, baby! We got him. Whew. Alright. Just took a few tries, but we got him. Ugh, I hate this boss. But we got him. That's the main thing. Alright, so now that we've taken care of the boss of the area, and you got to hear me whine a little bit about how hard the Cimmerian Descendant is for me. I guess I'll head back to the Dream, stock up on stuff, repair my weapons, and then come back and explore that little side area that leads into the boss's chamber, because I didn't explore that yet. So yeah, that's of course we'll sit through a loading screen first. I don't have enough blood echoes to level this character, so I'm just going to come this way. Going to repair my weapons. Let's see, I wonder how many blood vials and bullets I used up in that fight, because I know it must have been quite a few with the various attempts. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I used up like 85 blood echoes for that fight, so let's purchase. Let's buy 30. Then let's buy a bunch of Quicksilver bullets. Looks like we got plenty. In case you missed it, we just beat the Cimmerian Descendant in an Ease root dungeon. Which it may seem odd to see the Cimmerian Descendant in an Ease root dungeon, but like I'm convinced that you cannot make a Depth 5 root dungeon without seeing the Cimmerian Descendant, and it annoys me to all heck because he is my worst boss. But we just beat him. We just beat him, so that's good. And now we will venture deeper into the Chalice. I think that the boss of the next level might be Amygdala, which if it is, oh lord. Amygdala's pretty rough in a cursed dungeon, like this one. So, I may just have to try that one off stream, if it's Amygdala, because I have a hard time with her in a cursed dungeon. But we'll see. Okay, so I've got Ludwig's Holy Blade for my first weapon, and I guess we'll have the Saw Cleaver for the second, in case we run across any beasties. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So, without further ado, let's head on back to the... By the way, this is a root dungeon that I didn't make. Xtrin made this one. And so far it's pretty fun. So let's try it. Let's try the rest of it. I think it's got 4 levels to it instead of 3, so that should be fun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Heading on back into the dungeon, waiting through the loading screen, as one does. Alright, cool. So we're back in the boss arena, trying to find the lift to go down, and we have found the lift. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to find the lift because I'll go out the wrong door and go, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shoot, no, I did not want to. Actually, I did not want to go deeper into the dungeon because there's an area that I did not explore. I wanted to go ahead and beat the boss first. So, yes, let's go explore that area. And then we'll head down to the next level of this particular dungeon. Yes, that's what we'll do. Because sometimes, like, a lot of times when you, on the hallway that leads to the boss arena in these dungeons, you'll see, like, a door like this that branches off. Sometimes I'll explore those before fighting the boss. Sometimes I'll fight the boss first. But the downside of fighting the boss first is that sometimes I'll forget about the side path. I forget to go explore that. So let's explore this path here. See what waits for us. Then we'll go from there. Whoa! Try to ambush me, will you? Tell you what, you gotta get up pretty early in the morning to ambush this guy. Pretty early in the morning. Okay, let's see. Looks like there's an item here we'll want to get. Ooh, okay, Ritual Blood 5, not bad. Once you defeat Queen Yarnum in the Thumuru Eye Hill fixed dungeon, you can purchase Ritual Blood 5 from the Blood Echo, from the regular messenger bath. You don't even need to spend insight on them, but they're expensive. They're like 50,000 Blood Echoes or something crazy, so it's expensive. But when you're on New Game Plus 5, like this character is, 50,000 Blood Echoes really isn't all that much because the enemies start to leave just crazy numbers of Blood Echoes. Alright, so we came in on the top level. So I think I'm going to go through this door here in the middle of this thing because my general rule is up then down. Hey, wait, where'd you come from? How about a plunge attack for your trouble there, friend? That's what you get for trying to bushwhack me. Yes, sir. Alright, let's two-hand this baby. See what we can do with this guy. I hope this doesn't make a blood liquor appear. Because sometimes when you do a visceral attack in the Chalice dungeons, then you leave and you come back, there'll be a blood liquor right there. Of course, good thing for me, I've got the single best weapon there is to fight a blood liquor, which is the Ludwig's Holy Blade. Because it does righteous damage. And blood liquors, you'll get a 1.5 damage multiplier for any weapon with righteous damage. So Ludwig's Holy Blade just wrecks the blood liquors. It just wrecks them up one side, down the other, and I love it. So let a blood liquor show up there, and he'll just get wrecked. Okay, whoa! I'll get wrecked if I don't pay attention. There we go. Took care of this boy. So I wonder what goodies await me in here. There's a Celestial Emissary. It looks like maybe I should switch over from the Saw Cleaver to the Nitrous. That should wreck a Celestial Emissary pretty well. And it does. There we go. Oh, you want some of this? You want some of this? Come get some of this. Little bobble-headed alien. Let's see. Or blobby-headed alien. I think on one of the levels in this dungeon, Celestial Emissary is the boss. I don't think it's this level, though. But I'm not sure. I'd have to check Trin's spreadsheet to find out. And, you know, it's a stream. I'm streaming a video game, so who wants to check a doggone spreadsheet? What am I, an accountant? Or a bookkeeper? Nah, I'm not an accountant nor a bookkeeper. Ooh, a baby Ebrietus. Yes, indeed. This Tonitrus, man, is just fabulous against the kin. It just wrecks them. Because of their elemental weakness to bolts. Here, baby Ebrietus. I know that's not the technical term for these guys, but I like to call them baby Ebrietus because they look like little Ebrietuses. They frenzy you, and they kind of crawl around, and their anatomical structure is pretty similar to Ebrietus, only, of course, much less developed. Oh, it's a brain sucker. Ah, it's a brain sucker. My favorite enemy. There we go, baby. We wrecked him. We wrecked him good. Curse Tempering Damp Blood Gem. The thing I love about these root dungeons, you get all the best blood gems. If you're playing through the main game in Bloodborne and you're kind of struggling a little bit, my advice, go through the Chalice dungeons, including the root dungeons. Do at least one of every kind of root chalice you get. Do at least one run of every kind of root chalice you get. You'll gain a lot of blood echoes, you'll level up, you'll get a lot of good blood gems, you'll find some lost and uncanny versions of the weapons. It's just a good time. And so by the time you get done with the Chalice dungeons and the root dungeons that are commensurate to your or appropriate for your character's level, you'll be a lot stronger. It'll make the main game much easier. Okay, so I think I know where this leads. If I go back into the main room and kind of go downstairs, I think it's going to lead me to that area that's kind of below this little rickety bridge here. So rather than just dropping down, ooh, there's a brain sucker there. Ah. That brain sucker may not be the worst thing in that room. So let's just take a cautious approach and go down the stairs instead of just dropping down. Because in Bloodborne, when you just drop into an area, sometimes what awaits you, sometimes you get overwhelmed. Like, you know, because you just drop down and all of a sudden you're in the middle of a bunch of enemies you didn't see, and then you'll get killed. Alright, let's take care of this boy. Tell you what, seeing that never gets old. It just never ever gets old. There we go. My Ludwig's Holy Blade. My character's got 50 strength, 50 skill, and with good blood gems, my Ludwig's Holy Blade gives me like, let me see, gives me 853 base damage output. That's not counting any multipliers or anything. 853 base damage with 50 strength, 50 skill. I mean, if you're going for a quality build for strength and skill, Ludwig's Holy Blade is the way to go, man. I'm telling you, it's a fabulous weapon, and it's so versatile because it's got thrust attacks, it's got light, fast attacks, and in the transform mode, it's got big, heavy attacks that can stun even some of the bigger enemies. I mean, it's just a really versatile weapon. My favorite weapon in the game, matter of fact, is Ludwig's Holy Blade, hands down. There are all sorts of good weapons that I love, but if I had to pick just one, it'd be the Ludwig's Holy Blade, because it's just so versatile. But I will switch to my Tonitrus to go ahead and wreck this brain sucker, though. There we go. Because it just wrecks them. Let's see what's in this chest. A cursed odd arcane damp blood gem. I may have to put that on my Holy Moonlight sword for some extra arcane damage. We'll see. Right, so I don't see any ladders. Doesn't mean there aren't any ladders there. It just means I don't see one. That could be attributable to the fact that there is no ladder, or it could be attributable to my poor vision. Both have an equal chance of being plausible. Yeah, but as I look, I actually don't think there's a ladder here, which is weird, because usually in these little rooms there's a ladder to go up to the flimsy, rickety little bridge, but I guess there isn't one, so we'll just head back up. And I think that means we have explored everything there is to explore in this dungeon, or in this level of the dungeon, so maybe now we can go on down to level 3. I believe this root dungeon has 4 layers, though, so layer 3 may not be the last one, but we'll see. Alright, so looks like we've successfully wrecked everything in our path. I think I've been here, and I think I went upstairs, and I think I got the treasure, but let me just... Okay, yeah, my little messenger guys are telling me, yeah. See, when the messengers light these green lanterns, that means you've been to the room. So, yep, okay. The dead baby Ebrietuses and the dead brainsucker tell me I've been here. Don't see a door out. No hidden wall. Alright. Very good. So then, I guess we'll just move on. Well, we'll go back to the lamp in the boss room. We'll go back to the dream, and actually there's no need to go back to the dream. I've got a full complement of blood echoes and bullets. Or rather, blood vials and bullets. I don't have enough blood echoes to level. There's nothing I really need to buy. So I think we will just head back to the lamp in the boss room, and then do the next layer of the dungeon. Yes, yes. I think that's what we'll do. Yes. I think that's what we'll do. Let me just do one thing real quick, though. Let me just refresh the chat, because I'm not sure I'm getting all the messages, or all the messages. Yeah, it looks like I am. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure whether messages were coming through. Looks like they are. Slide down the ladder. Alright, so let's go back to the lamp in the boss room. and not bother going back to the Hunter's Dream because there's no real need to. No real need to at all. Look this way, look that way. No frills in the boss room, to be sure. I've never seen a boss room in a Chalice dungeon with like hidden passageways branching off from it and stuff, but I like to at least look around. Because in a root dungeon, you really never know what you're going to encounter. Ooh, there's a path branching off to the side. Naturally, I must explore it. Excuse me. Because that is what one does in a root dungeon. One explores. And I hope the boss in this level is not Amygdala. Because Amygdala in a cursed dungeon just gives me conniptions. Yet actually, I think I might switch over to my Burial Blade, even though my Holy Blade is... Ah, I hit triangle, meaning to change my weapon's configuration, thinking I was playing Dark Souls for a second. There we go. Good old Burial Blade. Another weapon I really like. It doesn't have the raw output of a Ludwig's Holy Blade, but the moveset is just tremendous. Ooh, it's a Wandering Nightmare. No, you don't. Ah! I thought he was going to fall down. I thought he was going to fall down. I'm going to miss it. Oh, yep, I missed it. Oh, well. I missed the Wandering Nightmare because I misread its move. I thought it was going to fall down to the lower level there. There we go. Dispatched him with our Burial Blade. Okay, so let's just take this one layer at a time here. I think this is where I came from. Yes, it is. So there's all sorts of places I can go. I could go down through a door, or it looks like there's a door right here. So not knowing where to go, I think I will adhere to my general rule to go up first and then down. Because that just seems to work better a lot of the time. If nothing else, because if there's a ranged attacker up top, you can take it out. Oh, look at you, sleeping on the job. That's what you get for sleeping on the job around here. You work or you die. And he didn't work, so he died. Not running no charity. You gotta work for your right to inhabit this dank, depressing, morbid dungeon. You ask me, I just did the guy a favor. Because, I mean, who wants to live down here in one of these Chalice dungeons, man? They're dank and depressing and full of corpses. And I don't know, maybe that's what the Pthumerians like. I don't know. Maybe they dig the whole macabre milieu. But I wouldn't want to be stuck down here in one of these Chalice dungeons. Let's see. But from what I gather, they actually fought a civil war for the right to remain in the Chalice dungeons, and the losing faction, i.e. the Vile Bloods, moved to the surface and inhabited Canehurst. If you ask me, even though the Vile Bloods lost the war, they won the war. Because, man, who wants to live in one of these stinky, smelly Chalice dungeons? That's just me, though. Like I said, who am I to judge someone else's culture, though? Maybe the Pthumerians really dig the whole morbid vibe. Maybe somehow all the death and morbidity is sacred to them. Who knows? The Pthumerians were always a strange lot. It's like if you read the item descriptions, it says that they discovered the Eldritch Truth. But I mean, if that's the state you end up in, having discovered the Eldritch Truth, I think I'd rather remain unenlightened. No, because they're just these mindless automatons going about serving whatever master happens to hold sway over them, whether it's Yharnam or the Great Ones or the Healing Church. So I mean, if you ask me, discovering the Eldritch Truth didn't do the Pthumerians any favors, but perhaps I'm not seeing everything. Okay, baby Ebrietuses. That means it's time for the Tonitrus. Ethan, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I'm adhering to my usual rule of going up first. and then down. Which is how I... it also kind of lets me just kind of maintain some sort of structure to the Chalice exploration so that I don't get as lost as I would... Oh, a brain sucker. Is Dark Souls better than this game? Well, it depends. Like, this game is a lot like Dark Souls, but it's much faster paced, and the combat's a bit more strategic. So like you have to think a bit faster, and you basically can't block anything, so you have to dodge, and you have to strike at the right time, and you have to parry at the right time with your pistol. So it's a lot like Dark Souls, but it's a lot faster paced. And the aesthetic is more Lovecraftian, sort of gothic, than Dark Souls might be. I would say Bloodborne is better than Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. I like Dark Souls 3 just a little bit better than I like Bloodborne. Sometimes. I would put Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 on roughly equal footing in terms of the gameplay, and say that both are better than Dark Souls 1 and 2. Because Dark Souls 3 came out after Bloodborne, and you can really tell that Bloodborne influenced Dark Souls 3 because the combat in Dark Souls 3 is a lot faster than in Bloodborne, and you don't really need to rely on the shield as much and stuff like that. So, I think From Software is really moving in the direction of faster-paced combat with less opportunities to block and just hide behind the shield. If Sekiro is any indication. Alright, so let's get rid of this brain sucker. One. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, brain sucker almost did me in there. If I hadn't backed up. Okay. Let's see what awaits me in this treasure chest. I wouldn't say Dark Souls is better. I like Bloodborne better, but it's a matter of taste. Some people like the slower, more deliberate combat of the first Dark Souls better than this game. But FromSoft is clearly moving in the direction of faster-paced, more adaptive and strategic combat, like you see in Bloodborne and like you see in Dark Souls 3. And from what I've seen of Sekiro, it's really going to be fast-paced, complex, strategic, adaptive combat. So I'm really excited about Sekiro when it comes out. Can't wait for it. Vatividya had a couple videos that really just got me excited for it, because he got to play the game, and... Let's see, is this a secret path? It is not. It looks like it should be. But he got to play the game and get a feel for the combat system, and from what he described of it, I just can't wait for Sekiro. Just can't wait for it. Let me make sure to top off my health. So it looks like that's all there is to explore here, so... Let's see. So now, do I want to go down via the lift, or do I want to go down via the stairs? I think we'll take the stairs, actually, because in root dungeons I tend to be a little more cautious and deliberate because... Oh, look, there's another door. I think there's another door over here. Yes, but it's where I came from, so let's see what's through here. Sorry, it's just going to take me a moment to get my bearings. Have I already been here? Yes, I've already been here. Okay, cool. So then maybe we will just climb down the ladder here. Does Bloodborne have a story? Yes, it does, but like Dark Souls, it's a bit difficult to figure out. The essence of it is, I think your character has contracted some illness and has come to Yharnam in order to seek a cure, because Yharnam practices the art of blood healing. Basically, blood healing means that they went down into the Chalice dungeons, which is where I am now, and they made contact with these beings called the Great Ones. And the Great One's blood has healing properties. But as a side effect, the blood makes you more susceptible into transforming into a beast. And so now people in Yharnam are transforming into beasts because they've partaken of the blood. And your character has come to Yharnam for blood in order to get over the sickness. And so you've kind of been caught in the middle of it. You've received a blood transfusion. And in exchange for that, you make a contract with this being called the Moon Presence. And you're an immortal hunter, and your job is to kill beasts. And ultimately to make your way through the game, defeat the final boss, and fulfill your contract. That's kind of a quick and dirty explanation, and it may not be 100% accurate down to the nitty-gritty, but I think that's it in a nutshell. Your character's sick, comes to Yharnam for the blood ministration, gets the blood ministration, is under contract to hunt until he or she fulfills her contract. And the ultimate object of the game is to release a being called Murgo from this kind of waking purgatory that he's in order to facilitate a ritual by this faction called Mensis, which is one faction of the Healing Church, which is the governing power in Yharnam. And they're doing this ritual, and if it succeeds, everybody's going to turn into a beast, and their leader Mikolash will ascend to become a great one. And you basically, on the one hand, you help the ritual, but on the other hand, you have to stop it. So it's pretty complicated, but that's kind of it in a nutshell. Richard Pilbeam does a much better job explaining it than I just did. Hold on, let me just make sure there's nothing in here. And there's a chest. I didn't see it at first because it blends in with the surroundings. Pearl slugs. Lots of pearl slugs I'm finding in this particular dungeon. Alright, so let's see. It looks like we've explored this part. So yeah, Bloodborne has a story, and it starts at the beginning of time and ends with the end of civilization as we know it. So it's got a lot of high concept stuff that would be really easy to do poorly, but I think they pull it off. I think they do it well. Because in one of the alternate endings, your character can become essentially a god, a great one, and that's a good ending. It's a secret ending, so you have to do some stuff in order to get it, but it's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm just running around to make sure that there's nothing else for me to explore here. There wouldn't appear to be, so maybe we'll just drop down. I don't like just dropping down into areas in Chalice dungeons, but we will give it a go. Okay, we got some... we got some watchers here to take care of. Whoa, son. Oh, I thought that would interrupt him, but it didn't. And boy, the damage he did. Holy cow. There we go. Man, his pickaxe sure did a lot of damage. I know it's a cursed dungeon, so I can't really afford to take a bunch of damage. that pickaxe sure did a lot of damage. Holy moly. Alright, so I don't think there are any more enemies or anything in here, so let's head on through here. Break out our torch so we can see a little bit. Okay, so I think we've come full circle here. So having done that... Wait, what? I thought I heard a wandering nightmare. Yep! It came back! I thought it vanished, but it came back and let me kill it. Oh, how sweet. Thank you, little guy. You came back so I could kill you. It's like... The first time I came through here, I got that thing's health to like halfway, and I thought it vanished, but there it was, waiting for me at half health. Thanks, little guy, for coming back and letting me kill you. I really appreciate it. Sincerely. Alright, so let's see. See, I think we explored that little side path pretty well in this Ease root dungeon. Is there leveling? Yes, there's lots of leveling. Plenty of leveling. Now, some extraordinary players can play through this game from beginning to end without leveling at all, but you certainly don't have to do that. There is leveling. There's plenty of opportunities for leveling. Matter of fact, my character here is at level 278. So, you know, lots of opportunities for leveling. There's a reason. This is a cursed Ease root dungeon, which is... yeah, it's a very difficult dungeon, and the fact that it's cursed means that your HP is cut in half. So that's why I'm using my strongest character here, to kind of offset the disadvantage that results from, you know, having your HP cut in half. Okay. Looks like we got ourselves a fire witch and some weird thing up ahead. Okay, looks like there's a wandering nightmare, a couple of labyrinth watchers. Some weird looking arcane attack. I don't know where it came from, but it's... Oh, it came from another witch. Okay, I think I know what I need to do here. I don't want to just wade into this room. I'm going to break out my not Ludwig's Holy Blade. I'm going to break out my Simon's Bow Blade. And do a little kiting. Do a little ranged action. How do you level? Whenever you kill an enemy, the enemy drops what are called blood echoes. And you automatically get the blood echoes. You don't have to pick them up or anything. And then once you've got enough blood echoes, you can go to the doll in the Hunter's Dream, which is the central hub of the game. And then she will convert your blood echoes to levels for you. And every time you level, you get to invest 1 point in one of several different stats, like Vitality, which is HP or Endurance or whatever. But if you die with unspent blood echoes, you'll lose them. And then if you die again without reclaiming them, you lose them forever. So it's kind of interesting. There we go. Took care of her. Yeah. We don't want to just wade into a room like this. We want to kite a little bit. Huh. Let's see how he likes my bow blade. Looks like he doesn't like it. There we go. There's the boss door up ahead. There's a wandering nightmare that would... Ah! Didn't see that, Watcher. Didn't see him at all. Oh, he's standing right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you get for shooting me. One, two, there we go. Buckle my shoe. Whoa! I forgot about that witch. Okay. Let me see. Alright, come here, big boy. I'm just going to take my time, kite these boys. Alright, kite them boys. Ah! Wow, that's some good tracking. I didn't think it would find me. Ha! That is some good tracking there, witch. Alright. Break out the old bow blade once again. I just need to target the witch. Lock onto her. Okay. I don't want to embarrassingly die here after having so expertly diminished her health with ranged attacks. And by expertly, I'm kind of being sarcastic. You know what? Oh, come on. She's down to, like, no HP whatsoever. Oh, come on! Well, looks like I'll have to retrieve my 291,865 souls. I don't know, I just got careless. I shouldn't have just rushed in there to try to kill her, because I knew that she had a bunch of labyrinth watchers around there supporting her. That was stupid. We'll have to try this again. That's what you get when you don't pay attention and when you don't play right. Let's try this again. There we go. Off to a good start so far. Now I know this dude's over here, so I want to get rid of him. And I want to kind of roll back over here. Oh, there's the one. See, sometimes when you die, an enemy will take your blood echoes, and you can tell which enemy has taken your blood echoes because they got the glowy purple eyes. Come here, big boy. Well, that black sky eye worked pretty well, didn't it? Yes, it did. Let me get my souls back real quick, or my blood echoes. There we go. Yeah, my arcane attacks are working pretty well. Where's that other witch? Come here, big boy. That's right. You just get down and stay down, son. Now, I want to kill this wandering nightmare. But first, I want to take care of his support. My character has high arcane, so Black Sky Eye is just wrecking everything. I'm loving it. There we go. May as well put him out too. There we go. How do you level? Oh, I already asked that. Yeah, basically, yeah, you kill enemies, you get blood. You see in the upper right-hand corner of my screen, that's how many blood echoes I have. Once you have enough of those, you can go to the doll at the central hub of the game, and she will level you up. Alright, for this witch, I want my holy blade, I think. 1, 2, 3. Can't believe I let her kill me last time around. That was so silly. I just wasn't playing right. Used up a lot of Quicksilver bullets, but my character has a lot of good ranged attacks, so why not use them in a room full of baddies? Last time I was an idiot and just waited in there, and that didn't work out so well. I know better, but I just did it anyway. Sometimes it's easy to succumb to zeal, even as an experienced player. Alright, let's see. Kin Coldblood, let's look around. Oh, there's a treasure chest, but I don't want to rush towards it because, oh look, there's a horde. Holy cow! Holy cow, Batman! There's a horde of watchers. Well, let's break out our burial blade. Alright, well, you guys want to back away, huh? You guys want to back away? You better back away. You guys better back away from me, son. Or maybe I better back away from you. This Barrier Blade's got some really good rally potential, which is fantastic. Alright, should I top off my health? 1, 2. Oh! Whoa! Let's finish him off with Black Sky Eye. There we go. Because I don't like those guys with the hooks. Especially in a cursed dungeon, because they do a lot of damage. What? It looked like it went right through him. When I did that quick step R1, it looked like it just went right through him. Oh, look, there's a trap tile here. That must mean there's a... Well, it must mean there's a trap of some kind. Let me see if I can figure out where it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, I thought it was arrows, but it's actually watchers. There we go. Okay. Not a big deal, just a couple of watchers. I thought it was like a fire arrow trap. You know, where these little statues will shoot fire arrows at you and they do a ton of damage, but guess not. Ooh, blood vials. Now, it may seem like a mediocre reward, but... What? Another one? Ah! There we go. That time my quick step R1 nailed him. Very good. Alright, so I've spent so much time fighting, I think I might have lost my bearings a little bit. So let me just go back to the start of the area, to what I think is the start of the area, and try to gain my bearings. Okay, here's the lamp. So I came in, I killed some stuff. Did I miss anything? Any treasure chests over here? Because sometimes there'll be like a little treasure chest off in the corner. Some of this looks like it might be a secret wall. Nope. Okay. Yep. Nothing to see here. That's the way to the boss, which of course I can't go that way yet because I haven't opened up the lever. I forget who the boss is on this level. I want to say it's Amygdala. I hope it's not Amygdala. Because Amygdala is just a terror in a cursed dungeon. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a way forward. Looks like I got some doggos in there with a labyrinth watcher patrolling around. So I'll have to plan accordingly. Is that a secret wall? No, it is not. Is that a secret wall? No, it is not. And here's another way to go. So this begs the question, do I go this way? Or do I go this way? The paths will probably converge at some point. So I guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go this way and kill that wandering nightmare. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, look! I almost fell for the teleporter trap. But I was able to quick step off of it. Like in the Ease Chalice dungeons, which are like these blue ones like I'm in. Sometimes if you step on one of these tiles, it'll teleport you somewhere else in the dungeon, and half the time it'll be in the middle of a bunch of enemies and you'll die. But I triggered that trap, but then I quick stepped off of it just in time to avoid being teleported away. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm glad of that. I've never managed to avoid that trap once I've triggered it before, so that's cool. Oh, it's a brain sucker guarding the lever to open the boss gate. Let's see, let me switch over from, I guess, my Holy Blade to my Tonitrus, which typically wrecks the blood lickers, or rather the brain suckers. Oh, look, I've got baby Ebrietuses everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, so let's just head straight for the brain sucker and kill him. And the rest of these little guys can wait till he's dead, which he is. Oh, they're everywhere in this room. Holy cow. Alright, let's take care of them. Phew-wee. There are a lot of you little guys, aren't there? I'm just R1 spamming the heck out of these guys. Holy mackerel. Let's see. You know, I've never seen a room quite like this in any root dungeon or fixed dungeon. Check it out. It's got this central circular platform, raised platform, with all these stairs leading up to it. I've never seen a room quite like this in any Chalice dungeon. And I've been to my share of Chalice dungeons. What does this little... Oh, that looked like a trap for a second, but it's not. It's just a raised tile. So yeah, this is the first time I've seen a room constructed quite like this in a Chalice dungeon of any kind. Oh look, there's like a little walkway on the roof, so it looks like you're able to go up top and explore a little bit at some point in this dungeon. Anyway, let's get the boss lever before I forget. So we can open up the way to the boss. Alright, very good. Because basically the object of any Chalice dungeon, in case you don't know, is to pull this lever and then go fight the boss, and to explore for all the treasure you can get, and there's usually a lot of really good treasure in these Chalice dungeons. And they're a lot of fun to explore. I highly recommend it. Alright, so I'm just going to run around the room to make sure there aren't any doors I'm overlooking. I don't think there are, because usually the lever is sort of by itself at a dead end. But one never knows in a root dungeon, so... and when I say root dungeon, I mean a procedurally generated dungeon. They're generated at random, so you never quite know what you're going to encounter. Let's see. So we go this way. So now that we went this way and got the lever, I guess the only way then to go is this way. With the doggos and the labyrinth watcher. So let's switch out to a more appropriate weapon to handle dogs, which is our saw cleaver. Let's see, do I want to break out my torch and illuminate the surroundings, or nay? I could have sworn I saw a labyrinth watcher with some dogs in here. Yep, sure did. Shoot the doggos, get their attention. lure them back out here into the light. Or not. Come here, doggos. Oh, he flanked me. He flanked me. Very well done, doggo. Very well done indeed. Didn't help you. Ah! I wanted to kill that doggo before he could shoot me, but did not succeed. So I took a shot unnecessarily, but it's okay. Switch over to our burial blade. Ah! Ah! I messed up. I hit triangle to change my weapon's configuration when I should have hit L1. Because in Dark Souls, to change your weapon's configuration, a lot of times you'll hit triangle. But in Bloodborne, it's L1. And sometimes I get them mixed up. Because I've played plenty of Dark Souls and I've played plenty of Bloodborne. Sometimes I get them mixed up. Alright, so what's in this room? One is left to wonder. What is in this room? I got the lever, the boss lever, so it can't be that. But it could be some nice treasure. Oh, look, it's fog. Could an enemy be shrouded in the fog? Oh, look, there's another path going this way. Looks like there's some good stuff to explore here. Could an enemy be hiding in the fog? Not here. Maybe here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything up here, though. Like this, there's this room here, but there's nothing that I can see. It's kind of dark, though. Got my torch out. Yeah, at least on in this part there seems to be nothing except this path that branches off, and it looks like there's a treasure chest, and then you drop down to the hallway that leads to the lamp. So let's see. I'm just going to explore around because in these dark rooms it's easy to overlook a treasure chest, especially in an ease dungeon like this one, where everything is like bluish green, and so it's really easy to kind of miss stuff. Even the treasure chests are kind of bluish green to kind of blend in with the surroundings, so very, very easy to overlook stuff. Especially when your vision is as poor as mine is. And my vision's not that great, let me tell you. It's just not that great. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for this part. So let's go over here and get whatever's in this treasure chest. I hope it's something good. Cursed Odd Arcane Damp Blood Gem. That's like the second one of those I've gotten in this dungeon. Yeah, let's just fall down. Who cares? Didn't suffer much damage. Okay, so here's the lamp. You know, I don't want to go back to the Hunter's Dream just yet before I open up the boss door. And I'm going entirely the wrong way to do that. So let's go this way. Let's go this way. Secret door there? Nope. Okay. Alright, cool. The boss gate is open. Well, it's not open, but it's unlocked, so I can open it. If you want to get technical. And I sure hope that this boss... Let me check. Trent has a spreadsheet that states what bosses are in this dungeon. I really hope it's not Amygdala. I really, really hope it's not Amygdala. But I'm just going to check her spreadsheet real quick on my phone to see if it's Amygdala. I hope it's not, Lord. I hope it's not Amygdala. It is Amygdala. Dang it. So we may have a time. We may have a hard time. Because Amygdala's pretty rough in the Chalice dungeon, the Cursed dungeons. She's pretty rough. Let's see. Is the burial blade the weapon I want with Amygdala in a Cursed dungeon? I don't know. I think maybe the holy blade. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Holy Blade is the way to go. Okay. So that's what we'll do. Or maybe the boom hammer, actually. Let's see, 180 plus 296. Shoot, I can't math. 180 plus 200 is 380. Plus 90 is 470. 476. 576 plus 20 is 596. Plus 100 is 696. Plus 17 is a little bit over 700. Okay, yeah. Boomhammer can be my secondary weapon for amygdala. Alright. This is going to be rough. You know, yeah, before I fight her, I want to go back to the dream and make sure I'm fully stocked up on everything. Everything. Yeah. Because I'm running low on Quicksilver bullets. I've got only 17 blood vials. So let's go back to the Hunter's Dream and make sure we're stocked up on everything. Humble Gamer, what's up? I mean, yeah, there is leveling in Bloodborne, but it's, you know... If you have enough skill, you don't need to level, but I'm not there. I have to level. Like most people do, I think. But some extraordinary players, as you know, can get through it. Like on Blood Level 4... Waste of skin with their fists and naked. Which is incredible. Just incredible. Alright, let's fix our weapons. Well, hey, man. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, man! Thanks for stopping by on your birthday. I really appreciate it. The happiest of birthdays to you. Alright, let's see. Let me just make sure I'm going to practice my dashing R1. I'm going to practice my dashing R2. Dashing R1. Dashing R2. Yeah. Alright, cool. And I think we're good. At least as good as we're going to get. So we don't have quite enough souls to level, unfortunately, so let's just buy some stuff. Buy about 50 blood vials. Hopefully that'll be enough. And about 36 Quicksilver bullets to get us up to an even 400. Okay. Then I think I want some... Yep, bone marrow ash. Yeah, because that's going to help stagger her. Alright, cool. I guess we're about as ready as we're going to get for Amygdala in a cursed dungeon. And I tend to have a hard time with Amygdala in cursed dungeons, so if this doesn't work after like a couple of tries, we may just do something else. Because I don't want to just sit here and struggle and struggle and struggle on stream. That's never fun. Kind of reduces the positive vibe a little bit. So yeah, after we get through this loading screen, we will try Amygdala in a cursed ease root chalice. Oi. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. Oh dear. I have to run through a mess. What? That witch. She got me with the fire. I have to use up a blood vial before I even get to the boss. That's no fun. Well, alright. Guess if you have to. You know, I should have the choir bell in my hotbar. Yeah, I should get rid of, like, Call Beyond. This here. Get rid of this. Should have the choir bell in my hotbar just in case I need to heal and I run out of blood vials. Yes, that seems like a good idea. Okay, wish me luck. This is liable to be a struggle. It's amygdala. It's... what are these pillars? Oh, 900 damage. Ooh, I don't like this room to fight amygdala. It's got so many restrictive pillars in it. And we get the visceral attack. Okay, she's upset. I'm going to capitalize on her being upset, or try to. Let's back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, because she'll spray gook everywhere. Ah! I keep hitting triangle to change my weapon configuration, but that is L1 in Bloodborne. This is not Dark Souls. Back up, back up. Uh-oh. Time for the... uh-oh. She got me. Shoo-wee. Don't like fighting her in these cramped quarters. Oy. Ah! This third phase is rough. Oh! No! No, she got me with the jump! Oh! Oh, I almost had her. She got me with the jump. Like, if you stand perfectly still when she jumps, most of the time it won't hit you. But if you move even the slightest bit, she's liable to hit you with her foot as she comes down. Ay, ay, ay. My God, that's... what? Are you serious? That stupid stinking fire witch. Oh. I don't want to have to fight that room full of enemies every time I run to the boss. But now I just lost 400,000 blood echoes. Oh God, this game. Anyway. So let's try... Jesus! What was that? I don't want to have to fight this whole room full of enemies every time I run to the boss. I just don't think that's fair. But my God, half the time I die just running to the boss. Actually, 2/3 of the time. Because it's been 3 attempts, and on 2, trying to run past these enemies, I've gotten killed. Oh. God, if she hadn't nailed me with that jump attack, I would have been in really, really... God, I just cannot run through here without her hitting me at least once with that stupid fire attack, and it's really freaking annoying. Alright, you want some? You want some? Drop me a blood vial. Now, of course you wouldn't drop me a blood vial, would you? That would just be too much to hope for. Alright. Well, with all that done... Oh, come on! Wasted a bone marrow ash. Boy, I really don't like this room as a boss arena for Ebrietas. Doing good damage, though. Doing good damage, I have to say. Man, this is a really cramped room to fight Amygdala in. Holy cow. Really, really cramped. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Okay. Let's back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. And... oh, how did she get me there? And let's run, run, run! Whoa! Whoa! I missed a good opportunity to attack there, but I had to heal, because it's a cursed dungeon. And... uh-oh. Oh! 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 It's really hard to dodge her in this little tiny room. Ah, I can't hit her. Oh! This third phase just tears me up. Oh! Come on. Okay. Good. Stop turning away from me! Yeah. Ah. Okay, good. 1, 2, baby. Ah! Okay, looks like I've almost got her. Finished her off with the black sky eye, baby. Finished her off with the black sky eye. You know what? I think I want to capture that fight. Okay, we just did. Very good. And she gave me a bloodstone chunk. Very nice. You'll see the screens flicker for just a moment, but just a moment. Usually I have a much harder time with Amygdala in a Cursed Chalice, but that went reasonably well, I thought. Finished her off with a Black Sky Eye. That was pretty cool. Man, this is an awfully cramped room to fight Amygdala in, because she's such a big boss, and when she rips off her arms in the second or the third phase, it's just she's got such reach. But yeah, before we move any deeper into the dungeon, I think we better go back to the Hunter's Dream and, you know, replenish our blood vials and such. Actually, that may be a good time to run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. We'll be right back. And then we'll continue. And ready to roll with some more root dungeon diving. Well, that went better than I thought. Typically, if I come across Amygdala in a cursed dungeon, it's a real bad time. But that went running up to her. Because that silly fire witch and the fireballs. But anyway. Sorry, just drinking a little bit of water. Alright. So having done that, having hydrated a bit, let's explore the final layer of this dungeon. Let me just check Trin's spreadsheet to see who the boss is in layer 4. Celestial Emissary. Okay. Celestial Emissary shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad at all. Let's bring YouTube back up so we can watch what's going on with the chat. Sorry, hold on. YouTube's not... Not behaving. Uh-oh. Okay, perfect. Now YouTube seems to be behaving. Alright, cool. We're ready to get underway, I think. Yes, we are. Alright, so let me just see. I think I've already bought, like, everything I need. Where are my blood vials? Well, anyway. Let's just check with the messengers real quick, because I forget what I do from one moment to the next, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we use 19 Quicksilver bullets in that fight, so we'll buy 19 to make up for it. And there we go. I think we might have forgotten to repair our weapon, so we'll do that. Forthwith. Yep, we did, but it didn't lose much durability, but still. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to the root dungeon. Oh! I just got a message from work. How awesome. Let me just see what that is real quick. Only because it's work. We don't want to neglect the old occupation. Okay, cool. Looks like I submitted something and it was well received, so that's good. Haha. Very nice. Alright. So let's then get underway. Because this root dungeon has 4 layers. So naturally we'll want to explore all 4 of them. Going down the lift. Going down the lift. Hi-ho, de-de-rio, we're going down the lift. Alright, let's see. Oh, look at that. There's a path branching off just as you come from the lift. Guess we'll have to explore it, won't we? Yes, yes, we'll have to explore it. And explore it we shall. Okay, it looks like there's nothing here in this part. Except I can kind of hear the frigid ground kind of crackling under my feet, which is kind of cool. Alright, so what weapons have I got? I'm really digging my burial blade, so let's use that. If I need the big guns, I'll pull out the holy blade, or maybe the tonitrus if I see any kin enemies. What? Doggos. Never mind. Let's use the saw cleaver for the doggos. Uh-oh. Usually what this configuration means is... Oh, it's a Scourge Beast. Usually what this configuration means is... There'll be some idiot lobbing Molotovs at me. Or cannonballs, or something. Anyway, let's take care of the Scourge Beast, I guess. Oh, there are 2 of them. Come here, doggo. Come here, boy. Well, he's just not going to be kited, is he? I'll tell you what, he's just not going to be kited. Whoa, son. Oh, that was the worst dodge I ever did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. It may have been the worst dodge I ever did, but still managed to make something of it. Okay, yeah, I'm fairly certain there might be somebody there trying to shoot cannonballs at me or lob Molotovs at me or some such thing. Okay, so I came from this way. I don't know what's straight ahead. Probably nothing except that Scourge Beast. There's a door off to the left, so let's top off our health. And that's the way to deal with a Scourge Beast. Good old spam R1 with the Saw Cleaver. Works nearly every time. Nearly every time. Okay, nothing here really. I don't see any chests or anything. I'm surprised that no one shot cannonballs at me or lobbed Molotov cocktails at me. But let's just go on through here before I found out that the guy upstairs was just sleeping on the job. Okay, this is gook that penalizes movement, but it apparently does not build up poison, so that's good. So let's see what we got in here. Let's see. I tweeted something last night, and it's still getting retweaks and likes. It's like the most popular thing I ever tweeted, and it's the dumbest thing I've ever tweeted, so go figure. Alright, let's see. Okay, so it looks like we got some stairs going up. Pretty typical configuration in a Chalice dungeon. Let me see. Let me switch over to my Burial Blade. No bad guys waiting to ambush me here, at least. Here's a nice item. Blood vials. Could always use more of those. Unless you're maxed out on them, which I'm not. This area is strangely lacking in enemies. Strangely lacking in enemies. Huh. Okay, well, I'll take an area without enemies. It just seems unusual to have one of these corridors or one of these little stairwells have no enemies whatsoever. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. That ain't bad. Let's open up the door. Alrighty. There's got to be some enemies in here. Yep. I see a watcher over there. Let's penalize him for sleeping on the job. Oh! I saw him, and I hit the roll button, but it was just a touch too late. Ugh! I don't like it. You know, I'm not going to try to collect any items until I kill this guy. There we go. The quick step R1 and the Burial Blade is really something. I really like it. Alright, so let's take care of this feller also sleeping on the job. Tell you what, Queen Yarnum should really re-examine her hiring practices. Her bodyguards aren't doing such a good job. Let's see. Let's just get this item I forgot over here. Ooh, Ritual Blood 5. That was certainly worth going back for. Because those, once you defeat Queen Yarnum, you can buy those at the Messenger Bath, but they cost like 45,000 Blood Echoes. Very expensive. So what have we got here now? Looks like a dead end. Looks like a whole lot of dead end. Because my superhuman hunter can't clamber over a fence. Alright, let's see. Maybe I missed a door. Yeah, looks like I did overlook a door. This is the way to go. Alright, so let's push this lever. Reminiscent of Anne Orlando. Lower the drawbridge. And see what, if any, good items await us down below. I still find this area strangely lacking in enemies. Because typically there'd be some guys up here shooting cannonballs or something. Okay, so this looks not at all ominous. So before I go across the drawbridge, I'm going to go down into this area, go through the door. See if it has anything worth having. Oh, it's a brain sucker. Oh, I know what to do with him. Yes, sirree. Break out the old nitrous. Alright, let's see. I don't want to just rush in until I've made sure whether he's got some buddies in here to back him up. I don't think so. So he'll be guarding either a treasure or the boss lever. Ooh, die! Sure do hate those brain suckers, and I sure do gain great satisfaction from killing them. Yellow backbone. Not a bad reward. I mean, I can buy those at the Insight Bath, but this saves me. Oh, there's another chest. That's right, I gotta check each one of these little nooks to see if it's got a treasure chest in it. More yellow backbone. Okay. Okay. More yellow backbone. One can never have too much yellow backbone, I suppose, if one wishes to make root dungeons. Okay, let's see. Whoop, here's another. Here is another. With the pearl slugs. This is all ritual materials, and it's all really good ritual materials. So this was certainly worth going out of my way for. And let's switch back over to the old burial blade. The reason I'm switching weapons through the menu is I want to keep my Ludwig's Holy Blade at the ready at all times because it's my strongest weapon. Yeah, strangely lacking in enemies this area is. Strangely lacking in enemies. Ah well. Let's open up this door and see what we can see. Oh look, it's a room with a lift. Whoop! One of those fire witches. Is there just one? Are there multiple? Alright, so I think I know what to do with her. Let's break out the old bow blade. Good to have ranged options. This game is... Well, she's just going to keep lobbing fireballs at me, isn't she? Ah! Well, that wasn't too smart. Okay, so it looks like I got one free hit with the bow blade, and that's all I'm going to get. So... fine and dandy. What? What? I killed you, though! Yeah, well, whatever. I killed her. Let's get rid of these baby ebrietuses. Yeah, I would expect to see more kin-type enemies in an Ease root dungeon, but so far it's been a lot of Labyrinth Watchers, a lot of, you know, those dogs. Some brain suckers. But not a lot of kin types. Okay, so there's an upstairs level with a baby ebrietus up there. And there's apparently a downstairs level too. So I think what I'll do is go up first, in accordance with my general practice. Seems to work well for me most of the time. Okay, where are the baby ebrietuses for me to kill? I know I saw one. You seem to be stuck there, little guy. Okay, well. There we go. He may not have been worth going out of my way to kill, but I figure why not at least get rid of him that way? Because sometimes you leave an enemy alive and then you get in a pickle, and then that one enemy is the one who kills you. Like when you're in a pitch battle with other enemies and you're not expecting it, the one you left alive will be the one to kill you. So I like to make sure I'm thorough about killing all of them. Ooh, it's a treasure chest. Let's open up the treasure chest and see what's inside. Pearl slug. More crafting material, or not crafting materials, more ritual materials. And so I just want to make sure there's not more than one door up here. There's one. And it's right, yeah, it's right across from the platform. So let's just make sure there's not another door up here that's not across from the platform. Don't think there is, but there may be. So I might have already made a lap around this once. I think I did actually. Yeah. Okay. So no more doors. Let's go through here and see what awaits us. All right. Let's see. Just an item, it would seem. Great One's wisdom. I'm hitting the walls because there may be a secret passage, but it doesn't look like there is, so. Alright, well. Looks like that's all there is to that. So let's take the lift back down. And I believe we've explored this whole area. Good on us. Good on us. Yeah, I believe that's everything to explore here. A lot of ritual materials. Which is good, because I like to make root dungeons. And for that, one needs ritual materials. Okay, let's see. So we've... I think we have pretty much done everything there is to do here. So let's just drop down. Take just a touch of damage. Scoff at the scourge beasts we killed earlier in here. Make sure we didn't miss any chests. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry about that. And okay, take a sip of water to ease our throat. Ah, that's good stuff. And let's head back. Haven't died a whole lot in this dungeon, except for when I was trying to fight the Themerian Descendant. He killed me a few times, as he always does. Themerian Descendant is a brute. And I always have a hard time with him. But we persevered. We survived. After dying several times, and we prevailed. And now we've forged deeper and deeper into the dungeon. Let's see. Where's the lamp? Where's the lamp? There's the lamp. We got the lamp. Okay. Alright, so there's the boss door. I have no doubt there'll be quite a few enemies in here. No enemies in here. Whoa! Oh, I take it back. I take it back. Alright, let's switch over to our... I could not dodge quick enough. Okay. Holy smokes, this looks bad. This looks bad. Oh! How did you get me? Your hitbox isn't that big, I thought. Guess it is. Okay. Alright, 1, 2. No! Boy, it takes too long to heal in every Souls game. Okay, I need to find this Bell Maiden before she summons so many spiders that I can't handle them. Let's see. But I know there's all sorts of enemies in here. Where are you, Bell Maiden? Oh, Lord, where is she? What? I got to find the Bell Maiden. I've just got to find the Bell Maiden. Where is she? Okay. Where's the Bell Maiden? Ah! These spiders and they're leaping! Where's the Bell Maiden? Where is she? Okay. Alright. So it looks like the Bell Maiden died all of a sudden, and I may not have been the one to kill her. I couldn't see her. It's like, I don't know why I couldn't see her. I just couldn't see her. Whatever. We took care of it. Okay, so now we got a Watcher and some doggos to worry about. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down he goes. And down he goes. So that room was a bit rough. And all for no apparent reward. Wow, okay. There's like nothing in here. I mean, there is nothing in here. No treasure chests. Nothing. There's just nothing in here. Okay. Alright. Well, you know, it's a root dungeon. Sometimes you find what you're looking for, and sometimes you don't. I mean, there may be a secret wall, like an illusory wall. Or there may not. I'm not seeing anything that really strikes me as an illusory wall. Yeah, well. I guess then we will just go elsewhere. Well, that was a big waste of time and effort and blood echoes, or blood vials. I have half a mind to go back to the dream and stock up again. Yeah, we'll just live dangerously a little bit. Let's see, so we got some quicksilver bullets. This looks like... Oh no! Got caught in a teleporter trap. Also, that's what this room is for. It's a teleporter trap. And if I hadn't already cleared out the enemies, I'd be in trouble right now. But enemies, so it is not a big deal. Yeah, the point of those traps is to drop you in a different room with all kinds of enemies. And most of the time you'll die. Because you'll just get overwhelmed really quickly. It'll drop you in like the most disadvantageous position it can. With a whole bunch of enemies in the room. And so you'll have a time trying to get out of it. But I already cleared out the enemies in that room, so it ain't no thing. Let's see. So now... You know what? Yeah, I'm not going to go back to the dream for another reason, because it would bring back that bell ringer, and I'd have to... I'm not sure I ever found her the first time. Couldn't see her. I think I was just flailing about and just happened to kill her, but I never really saw her. Okay, now this is an interesting configuration. We got a whole bunch of baby ebrietuses, and we got a brain sucker way up there. Let's switch our weapon 1 over to the Tonitrus for the brain sucker. Meanwhile, we'll use this for the baby ebrietuses. Take them out so they can't frenzy us. Okay, so I think I've taken out most of the support. I think we can just go now and... Okay. Ah! Ah! I'm gonna frenzy. Ah! Don't like to frenzy. Alright, so let's do this. Why can't I hit you, little fart knockers? Here we go. That's more like it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cursed Tempering Damp Blood Gem. Well, it's a cursed dungeon, so I guess I should expect to get a lot of cursed gems. Okay, cool. We've opened up the way to the boss. And the word unlocked in big capital letters has heralded our achievement. Now I've just got to find a way out of here. I have a little trouble in the ease dungeons because everything is kind of the same color as everything else. And my eyes don't always differentiate between subtle shades of or gradations of color very well. So it's interesting. Okay, so I think we went this way and cleared out the enemies. That's where the lamp is. So I guess we'll want to open up the boss gate. And I think the last boss in this dungeon is the Celestial Emissary, who usually isn't that big a deal. Oh, this is interesting. So this is the way down to the boss, it looks like. But before we get to the boss, there's another area to explore. I think I'll explore it now, because I killed that Bell Maiden, so she's not summoning spiders and stuff. Or it's not summoning Nightmare Apostles to, you know, give me a hard time. Looks like there's some treasure up here, though. Let me top off my health, just in case what's waiting up there for me is something nasty. Is it a brain sucker? It might be a... nope, it's a Watcher and 2 mutts. Ah, nuts. Ah, nuts. We're gonna have to get out of here. Get away from the... Phew-wee! Pistol works really well against doggos. And a rifle works really well against me, it would seem. Alright, let's see. Let's take you out. Okay, took him out. Kind of running low on blood vials. Lower than I'd like to be. Don't think I handled that last encounter very well, but... Okay, yeah. Looks like there are 2 branching paths I could take. I don't think I'm going to be able to open this door. Nope. For doors like this in the Chalice dungeons, if you're facing the spiky side, that means you can't open it from that side. You have to go around. So at least that lets me know which way more doggos. More doggos. Good grief! Oh, I hate those doggos. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Wow! 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. Running low on blood vials, folks. Excuse me. And the enemies don't seem keen to drop them. Which is unfortunate. But we'll make a go of it. So now we just got to take care of this boy. And we have done so. Okay, so the Quicksilver bullets are nice. I could kind of use some blood vials, though. If you care to drop any, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Rate one's wisdom. Pearl slug. And Pearl Slug. More ritual materials. Whoa! That startled me a little bit. That actually startled me a bit. Very nice. Okay. So it looks like I'm on the other side of that door I couldn't open before, so let's open it up. Give ourselves a little shortcut in case things don't go as planned. Let's get this item over here. Great One Cold Blood. Very rare, but very good item. Let's see. Looks like there's another watcher down there guarding those two items, so we'll take him. Actually, 2 watchers. 3 watchers. Alright. Looks like some kiting is in order. Some kiting is definitely in order. Oh, come on. Stop your falling. And you're dodging. There we go. There we go, we got him. Got some blood vials too, which I kinda needed. Very happy about that. Very happy about that. Alright. Okay. Here's that one I softened up a bit with the Black Sky Eye. We've taken him out. Alright, we're heading down the stairs. Heading down the stairs. I see one way forward. Just one way forward. So that is the way we shall employ. Yes. Alright, so let's top off our health, because why not? And it looks like that we got a lot of critters in here. A lot of baby ebrietuses to kill. Oh, there's a brain sucker. Okay, so I think I know what I need to do then. Just kind of make a lap around the room killing baby ebrietuses. And then make my way back around to the brain sucker at a time when most of his support is gone. Yes, I think that's what we need to do. Yes. Alright. Alright, I think that's enough. Let's switch over to nitrous. Let's charge it up and let's take out these guys. Take them out, baby. Alright, so we took care of the brain sucker. Take care of the last little ebrietus, baby ebrietus, and then we're going to see what's in this chest. Hope it's something good. Just kind of had to put in some work to get to it. Cursed, nourishing, damp blood gem. That's actually a really good gem. Depending on what the offset is. Like, with these cursed gems, the benefits are typically better than your average blood gem, but there's an offsetting detriment. And sometimes the detriment is not worth the benefit, or rather the benefit is not worth the detriment. So you have to kind of look at each one and pay close attention to the description to see what it does. Now, since this is a cursed dungeon, all we found are cursed gems. Right, so I think we're done exploring this part of the dungeon. Make sure that's not a hidden wall. It's not. Okay, cool. Wanted to make sure. And now, I guess it's time to go back to the dream, stock up on blood vials, and then fight the boss of this part of the dungeon. The final boss in this particular root dungeon, which I think, according to Trin's spreadsheet, is actually the Celestial Emissary. So I don't anticipate an overly difficult fight compared to, say, the Thumerian Descendant or amygdala, which we fought earlier, but this is Bloodborne, so you can't afford to take any enemy lightly. Yeah, let's go back to the dream, stock up, and then we'll come back and fight the boss. Assuming we can remember where the lamp is. Yep, it's this way. Perfect. I just couldn't see the glow of it from across the hallway there. So back to the dream we go. Back to the dream we go. Back to the dream for cookies and cream. Back to the dream we go. Alright, let's buy some stuff, because I don't have quite enough blood echoes to level. Because this character is at a pretty high level. Round that up to 500. Round that up to 425. Looks like I don't need anything else in here. Okay. Having done that, I think we're... Actually, we need to repair our weapons. And then we'll go fight the Celestial Emissary. I'm not sure which configuration it's going to be, whether he's going to summon a bunch of smaller Celestial Emissaries or whether... Why am I looking at my runes? I don't know why I'm looking at my runes. Let's not. I'm happy with my runes, the way they're configured. Okay. Alright, so having done that, let's see. I think... Yeah, we'll use our church pick for this fight. Because the Celestial Emissary is kin, and they are deathly weak to thrust. Yes, indeed. Oh, nope. Don't want to go to that one. Nope. That is a rough dungeon. Very, very rough dungeon indeed. Do 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 do. Waiting for the loading screen. Waiting for the loading screen. Waiting for the loading screen all day. Oh, don't go, Melinda, please don't go. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's dash away, dash away, dash away all to get through here. Let's see. We explored this part, it looks like. So all that remains is to fight the boss. Which we shall do. Okay. Let's see how we do. Don't know why I'm a bit nervous about the emissary. Ebrietus? It's Ebrietus? I thought it was the Celestial Emissary. Okay. Shoo-wee. She almost got me there. I'm fighting Ebrietus in a cursed dungeon? Shoo-wee. Shoo-wee. Uh-oh. Don't want the frenzy juice because I don't have any sedatives equipped. Ooh, she nailed me. I'm fighting Ebrietus in a cursed dungeon. I can't believe this. Oh, can't believe I survived that, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, girl. Whoa, girl. Ease up. Uh-oh. Getting a little too greedy. Uh-oh. I should have bolt paper. That will just wreck her. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Got me with the arcane attack. Oy. This might be a time. Ebrietus in a cursed dungeon. Holy cow. Holy smokes, man. Well, let's try that again. Holy cow. Really should have bolt paper in my hotbar. Yeah, really should. For that second phase. Oh! How did she... Ah! Her hitboxes are a little hard to predict sometimes when she does that lunge. Oh, shouldn't have. Shoo-wee. Man. Oh, no. No, not frenzied. No. Oh, I don't have any sedatives in my hotbar. I'm lucky that didn't kill me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! How does that keep hitting me? It's like usually when I quick step, I dodge it. I don't know, like, how that keeps hitting me. And my dodging feels slower. I don't know what it is. It just feels off. Freaking Ebrietus in a cursed dungeon. What in the Sam Hill? Whose bright idea was that? Wasn't mine, let me tell you. You know what? I really should also have... let me see. Let me configure my hotbar here for just a second. Come on, guys. Where's the lightning paper? Come on. Got too much crap. Okay, bolt paper, and then where are the sedatives? I need the sedatives just in case she hits me with the frenzy juice. Uh-oh. Can't get greedy. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Back up from the frenzy juice. Back up from the frenzy juice. Don't want the frenzy juice to hit us. Uh-oh, we don't want her to grab us either. That is bad. No, crap, she's doing the frenzy juice. Oh God! Oh God! I was so close! Oh God! Oh. Are you kidding me? Oh. She just had to do that headbutt at the last minute. Oh. Oh well. Man, I hate that. I hate that with a holy freaking passion. Get that close and then get killed. Oh my ever-loving crap. I hate that. Good grief, I hate that nonsense. Freaking From Software, that's one thing that really freaking irks my bones. Getting that close. Oh. Ah well. Just rattles my bones. Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Oh, good God! There's a lot of damage. Oh! Ran out of stamina. Oh my God! Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Oh, she's going crazy. Ah, stop it! Oh, stop it! God, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop going nuts! Okay, we got her. Ooh-wee, that was exciting. That was exciting. Very nice. Okay, so it looks like we've made it through this dungeon. Holy cow. All right. Well, guess that'll do it for now. So yeah, thanks so much everyone for tuning in. It's been fun as always. Let me see. I don't have my good emote here. That's not the one. Hold on. Sorry. So as is customary, when I end a stream, I'll have my character wave. Say thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for dropping in.